hey, I just wanted to do kind of a vlog style, just literally from the heart, probably a little long-winded, not as concise as I would like it, but I just want to take this opportunity while it's a glorious day, as it is every day. Lulu sat next to me. I'm enjoying just being more present, and I've been inspired just to share this moment with you, and just to inspire you that wherever you are right now on your healing journey, on your self-discovery, that it is all worth it. Even though there's times, we're going through the dark night of the soul, this shadow work, especially when you work very deeply on your traumas, you're starting to eat cleaner, you're starting to get rid of the processed, the junk, the rubbish foods. We start to really delve deeper into our wounds, our traumas, because we're not suppressing anymore. We're not distracting ourselves, escaping. And this is why I feel food is the foundation. What we consume, it not only damages, heals us, harms the cells, it also impacts our spiritual self, our well-being, our mental health. So they're all linked. And if we can go down the path of more whole foods, you're going to start seeing shifts in your mental health, your connection to spirituality, deeper healing that you've never felt was possible before. And let's take 2023 into this next level. Let's get deeper. Let's uncover these patterns that are not us. There's not who we are. These patterns that we keep repeating that are not serving us. Write down what you're aware of, because there's a lot of patterns that you're not aware of and you can't quite point why you do self-sabotaging things, such as eating the foods that you shouldn't be eating. You're binge eating, you're drinking alcohol, you're smoking, you're doing things that you want to let go of, but you keep repeating and doing these things. Have a write down of what's in the conscious mind right now, and then start to get into a meditation practice, because this is where you'll start to bring up more of the deep-seated issues that we're not aware of. So being in the moment more, meditation, it's the same thing. Just being present, just being here is meditation. So I don't mean when you have to sit there with your crossed legs every day and be meditating for hours. No, meditation can be being in the car, just being still, being present, walking the dogs, walking your children, playing with your children in the park. There's many forms of meditation, but if we can be more right here, right now, and stop the noise, all these crazy thoughts that's going through our heads. I'm not saying you completely stop everything, but you start to calm the mind. That is where the true self comes in. That's where healing comes. This is where all the answers, the clarity comes. And then with alongside eating whole live foods, fruits and vegetables, going on a juice cleanse. I really recommend most people go on a juice cleanse to start to figure out the deep-seated crap that they know is causing them to struggle, to suffer, with it being self-esteem, your low self-worth, feeling not good enough, a health issue, Crohn's, all these chronic issues. Start to slow down and start to go within. Start to think about what we are consuming, what we're putting in our body, what we are eating. So I really want you to take this video away with more focus on being still, being in the moment. Let's listen. Let's listen to what's really going on. Not listening to the outside things. Let's go within. When we go through some dark periods, I've just come out of a little bit of a fairly dark period, just a transitional stage. It was just a season, And that's what I want to stress, is they're just seasons. They're just times where we need to be more still, where we need to listen more, where we need to slow down and come back to heart and start to love ourselves more. Then there'll be times where you've got that masculine energy and you want to get things done and you're in the flow and you're all good, it's great, but just know that there'll be ebbs and flows, and that's part of life. Don't be thinking that, oh, I want to be balanced, because there's no real such thing as balance, but in balance in the sense that you're just letting go, you're surrendering when these crazy times happen, when these challenges come up and it feels like one thing after another. I had it in December. It was like one issue after the other. My laptop had broken. It only lasted 2 years. I keep seem to be replacing laptops, and I'm not even traveling and taking it around everywhere where it's moved often. They're lasting about 2 years. And we all know the reason why technology doesn't last very long. And then I had to sort some visa issues out. And then there was a big argument with a lady, and that got out of hand. Yeah, there was a lot of things that were happening in December, and I was just like, oh my goodness, why is this happening? I just took a deep breath on those states when I was reacting, and I was reacting at times, but just realised that this will pass. And the more I can be responsive rather than reactive, more calm, then I know that I am going to move through this for me rather than to me, rather than suffering and struggling. So yeah, when I look back, I was like, I could have handled things a little bit different, but lots of lessons were learned, how I do things differently. And for me, if I keep just being more in the present, in the moment, as much as I can, and just being more still, this helps me move through my challenges, through situations that are uncomfortable, with much more grace and ease. So I wish that for you. I wish for we all have more loving reactions, more thoughtful, mindful responses in our daily life. It's what we do daily, consistently, that brings us to joy, peace. And that's where we start to lose the weight. We get to the health, the body we desire, the life we desire. So that's my 2 cents. And if you've got any questions, do comment below. I wish you all the best. Make this the most magical moment you've ever had, and keep repeating those. I love you. Be, feel, and stay Rawlicious.